Hello, and welcome to our channel, where we explore the profound aspects of faith and spirituality. In today's video, we'll be delving into the powerful belief that the Rosary is a potent weapon against evil. Join us as we unpack the significance and spiritual depth of this ancient prayer practice. Let's get started. The Rosary as a spiritual weapon. The belief in the Rosary as the most powerful weapon against evil is deeply ingrained in Christian tradition, traversing denominational boundaries and resonating with millions of believers. This ancient prayer practice, characterized by its rhythmic recitation of Hail Marys and contemplation of the mysteries, is perceived as more than a mere ritual. It is seen as a potent spiritual tool. The rhythmic repetition of prayers in the Rosary is thought to create a spiritual cadence that reverberates through the soul, providing a sense of order and focus in the midst of life's challenges. For example, in times of personal or societal upheaval, believers often turn to the Rosary for solace, finding strength and refuge in its comforting rhythms. Moreover, the meditative reflection on the mysteries of the Rosary is considered a profound engagement with the divine narrative. Each set of mysteries, the joyful, sorrowful, glorious, and luminous, presents believers with key moments in the lives of Jesus and Mary. This intentional focus on sacred narratives is believed to impart virtues and insights that empower individuals in their spiritual journey. For instance, as one contemplates the sorrowful mysteries, which include the agony in the garden and the crucifixion, the profound suffering of Christ serves as a poignant reminder of the redemptive power of sacrifice and resilience in the face of adversity. The Rosary is often referred to as a spiritual weapon because it engages believers in a spiritual battle against evil. Pope Pius XII, in his encyclical letter Ingruentium Malorum, emphasized the Rosary as a potent weapon for contemporary challenges. This battle is not only seen as external forces, but also as internal struggles against doubt, temptation, and despair. By wielding the Rosary as a spiritual weapon, believers align themselves with a tradition that acknowledges the complexities of spiritual warfare and provides a timeless tool for confronting both visible and invisible adversaries. The testimonies of believers further illustrate the perceived power of the Rosary against evil. Stories abound of individuals who, in moments of peril or spiritual darkness, turn to the Rosary and experienced a profound sense of protection and peace. These personal accounts serve as a living testament to the enduring belief in the Rosary's efficacy as a spiritual weapon. Whether facing personal crises, societal challenges, or even confronting supernatural fears, believers find reassurance and strength in the spiritual practices embedded within the Rosary. The belief in the Rosary as the most powerful weapon against evil goes beyond a simplistic understanding of prayer. It encapsulates the richness of Christian spirituality, drawing on rhythmic prayer, meditative reflection, sacred narratives, and the collective testimony of believers. The Rosary stands as a timeless and universal practice that continues to inspire and fortify the faithful on their spiritual journey, offering a sense of protection, solace, and empowerment in the face of life's myriad challenges. Mary as an intercessor. At the core of the conviction that the Rosary is a formidable weapon against evil lies the central role attributed to Mary, the Mother of Jesus. In the intricate tapestry of the Rosary, Mary emerges as a pivotal figure, capturing the hearts and devotion of believers across denominations. This ancient prayer practice places Mary in a unique position, not merely as a historical figure, but as a compassionate intercessor actively involved in the spiritual journey of believers. The Rosary becomes a medium through which individuals seek Mary's benevolent intercession in their spiritual battles, turning to her as a source of protection and guidance. For example, in the rich tradition of Catholicism, the devotion to Mary through the Rosary is exemplified in Marian apparitions like Our Lady of Lourdes and Our Lady of Fatima. In these instances, believers report encounters with Mary, receiving messages of hope, repentance, and divine guidance. The Rosary, as a vehicle for communication with Mary, extends beyond personal devotion and becomes intertwined with historical and contemporary examples of believers experiencing Mary's intercessory presence in times of need. Through this connection, Mary becomes more than a distant historical figure. She becomes an active participant in the spiritual battles and triumphs of those who earnestly engage in the Rosary, protection and spiritual armor. The rhythmic repetition of prayers in the Rosary is perceived as a potent spiritual armor against the forces of darkness. This cadence of prayer is akin to a protective shield, enveloping individuals in a sacred cocoon as they devoutly engage in the practice. The belief is rooted in the idea that the Rosary acts as a formidable deterrent, warding off negative influences and malevolent entities. For instance, in personal testimonials, individuals have recounted moments of distress where the consistent recitation of the Rosary seemed to create a tangible shield against despair or spiritual turmoil. Furthermore, historical events, such as the Battle of Lepanto in 1571, where the recitation of the Rosary was associated with a miraculous victory against the Ottoman Empire, serve as compelling examples of this belief in the Rosary's protective power against external threats and adversarial forces. The Battle of Prayer. The concept of spiritual warfare against evil is deeply embedded in Christianity, and the Rosary is esteemed as a pivotal tool in this ongoing struggle. Pope Pius XII emphasized the Rosary as a contemporary weapon in his encyclical letter Inguentium Malorum, on reciting the Rosary, underscoring its relevance in confronting the challenges of the times. This declaration resonates with the belief that the battle against evil encompasses not only external threats, but also internal struggles within the human soul. The Rosary, with its rhythmic prayers and meditative focus on sacred mysteries, is seen as an instrument that equips believers for the multifaceted dimensions of spiritual warfare. For instance, the historical narrative of the Battle of Lepanto in 1571 stands as a testament to the Rosary's efficacy in external battles, while countless personal testimonies bear witness to its transformative power in internal spiritual conflicts. The Mysteries and Spiritual Warfare. Comprising the joyful, sorrowful, glorious, and luminous mysteries, the Rosary unfolds as a sacred narrative, guiding believers through pivotal moments in the lives of Jesus and Mary. These mysteries are not mere recollections, but powerful narratives that believers perceive as essential guides in the spiritual warfare of life. For instance, in the sorrowful mysteries, contemplation of Christ's agony in the garden and the crucifixion imparts profound insights into resilience and sacrifice, serving as a wellspring of strength in facing personal challenges. Similarly, the joyful mysteries, which include the Annunciation and the Nativity, offer virtues of hope and joy amid life's adversities. The Rosary, therefore, becomes a spiritual arsenal, providing believers with narratives that offer not only solace, but also the virtues and fortitude needed to confront the diverse challenges encountered on their spiritual journey. Intentional prayer and focus. The power of the Rosary against evil emanates from its intentional and focused nature. As believers engage in the rhythmic recitation of prayers and contemplation of mysteries, they foster a heightened spiritual awareness. This intentional focus serves as a beacon, directing their consciousness towards the divine. For example, consider a scenario where an individual, amidst personal struggles or challenges, earnestly recites the Rosary. The intentional prayers and meditation act as a powerful concentration of spiritual energy, creating an environment where the presence of the divine becomes palpable. This intentional connection is seen as a counterforce against the subtle influences of evil. The focused nature of the Rosary, therefore, becomes not only a personal contemplative practice but a deliberate and intentional act of spiritual warfare, where believers actively invite the divine into their spiritual surroundings to counteract the forces of darkness. Testimonies of protection. Innumerable believers bear witness to the transformative and protective power of the Rosary in their lives. Across diverse cultures and faith traditions, stories proliferate of individuals facing moments of peril or spiritual darkness, finding solace and profound intervention through the devout recitation of the Rosary. These personal testimonials serve as compelling examples of the Rosary's efficacy as a source of peace and protection. For instance, tales of miraculous interventions during life-threatening situations, or experiences of an overwhelming sense of calm amid turmoil, underscore the enduring belief in the Rosary as a formidable shield against evil. The resonance of these personal accounts contributes to the perpetuation of the conviction that the rhythmic prayers of the Rosary create a spiritual refuge, offering believers a tangible and transformative connection with divine protection in times of need. Consolation in times of adversity. During times of adversity, the Rosary emerges as a profound source of solace and consolation for believers. The meditative and contemplative essence of this prayer practice becomes a sanctuary amidst life's challenges. For instance, consider someone grappling with personal loss or hardship who turns to the Rosary for comfort. The rhythmic recitation and reflective nature of the prayer offer a space for inner peace, enabling individuals to connect with the divine and find refuge in the midst of turmoil. This intentional act of prayer becomes a means of drawing strength and courage, providing a spiritual anchor amid life's storms. Through the Rosary, believers find not only solace, but a transformative connection with the divine that empowers them to face adversity with resilience and a renewed sense of purpose. The power of faith. The effectiveness of the Rosary as a formidable weapon against evil is inseparable from the profound power of faith. Beyond being a ritualistic practice, believers approach the Rosary with a deep-seated conviction rooted in their faith. It is not merely the repetition of prayers, but an intentional act of faith that taps into the rich spiritual dimensions of the Christian tradition. For example, individuals who fervently recite the Rosary during times of adversity or spiritual battles demonstrate a profound trust in the divine efficacy of this practice. This faith transcends the mundane and aligns with the transformative force attributed to prayer within Christian theology. The Rosary, therefore, becomes a manifestation of unwavering faith, a spiritual anchor that believers rely on to navigate the complexities of the human experience and confront the forces of evil with resilience and trust in the divine. The belief in the Rosary as the most powerful weapon against evil is a testament to the enduring spiritual practices within Christianity. Whether seen as a shield, a weapon, or a source of comfort, the Rosary has played a significant role in the lives of believers navigating the complexities of the spiritual journey. If you found this exploration enlightening, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the spiritual depth of the Rosary, the timeless prayer that continues to resonate with believers around the world. May your spiritual battles be met with the strength and grace that the Rosary provides.